And we're back once again, only on it's Last Call. Last Call, the alcohol, only on the Last Call Podcast.com. And joining me here on location, well, this single woman here is going to be back in action. It's going to be all the way April, again, April in the Apex Center. That's right. She's taking on the very tough Melissa Gatto in a flyweight scrap, and she's hoping to bounce back and get back in the winning column. I give you once again the witch herself. I give you it's Dione Barbosa. So, Dione, let's ask the question here. So, how much pressure is there going to this fight for you? Because so far you are 2-2. You win a fight, you lose a fight, you win a fight, you lose a fight. I'm get and I'm guessing you want to get your contract renewed for better money. So, how much pressure are you putting on yourself for this fight to show UFC, hey, you gotta resign me for big bucks?
Hi, how are you? I'm great. And about depression, I don't think I put so much pressure on me, because there was the like past result. Of course, like we want to have like a straight wins, but the loss I have in UFC, I took like short notice. I know I can do better, and it's no pressure about like back to win. I was fight to win, so win or lose my last fight, like is the focus is the same. So, and I like depression. Like depression make me better, make me work hard, and but depression come from like the expectative I have like from myself in myself, now about result like past result. I can just right now think about the future. What past.
So take me to Gato. What does she bring to the table? Like when you watch her, and she like you, she's a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. She is also somebody who loves to throw big shots. In fact, a lot of her wins have come either body kick, body shot. Last two wins. Like, what do you see out of her that makes you go, okay, this is what I can exploit, and this is what I gotta watch out for?
Yeah, we're doing like a really good job about uh make like the camp game playing like slowly, just like the beginning of the campaign right now. But she bring like a lot of experience. She's in UFC before I even think about like sign with UFC. I saw her fight so many times, saw her fighting so many times before be in UFC too. So she bring a lot. She bring a lot of like experience. But she's not active like too much, like myself, and for sure it's something I will exploring for sure. I love the fact that she like a body shot and everything being punched. This way I can like explore more my jiu-jitsu and my striking too. I'm improving my strike a lot, and I really want to like test me like more. And after all these things happen with UFC right now, they looking actually for like people's fighters like finish fights. I will like for sure looking for finish the fights anytime soon.
I'm watching her last fight, and it's kind of tough because I'm guessing you're like, yeah, I'm not gonna just turn around and complain to the ref if I get hit in the boob. Yeah, so I don't have to worry about that. But is there anything you took from that where it's like, okay, well, hey, this is what she does. Yeah, maybe you're striking, is this or well, she just got lucky that Tamaris Vidal basically just literally turned around to the ref and went, she punched me in the boob, and that basically just forgot. It was like, okay, I get free shots here because she's not paying attention.
Oh yeah, you need to be like in a fight all the time. Of course, I make notes for every single like past fight she has. And we need like have a close eyes and situations like that for sure. But I'm a different athlete. I'm no like Tamiris. So for sure it will be like a different fight.
I hope not, because again, you must have sat there when you're watching this fight. Going, what are you doing? Just fight. Don't worry about getting hit in the chest. Just don't turn to the ref and then turn your back on your opponent. Like, you must have been going like, what is this
Yeah,
girl
you know,
doing?
they always say protect yourself all the time. The first one the last words we like listen before start the fight. So yeah, you need to protect yourself all the time.
We're gonna go back to that fight in a bit. Take me back to your last fight. It was a unanimous decision loss to Karine Silva. We've now had time, things have calmed down a bit. When you look back at that fight, what did you take out of it? Like, what do you look and go, okay, I did this great, and what do you look and go, man, I should have done this better.
Yeah, first of all, I don't think I lost my fight, that fight, like everybody else, like in the arena too. But for sure, I need like time for sit, make notes. I do a lot notes about this fight. Really can see like how much I improve, but like I see the room like for like what I need like to do more, and we make like all the adjust we didn't for the last fight, and for sure I'll bring for this fight. This is what I'm looking for. Like I'm back like more like aggressive, like finish like more strong, like the rounds, things like that. This is what I'm looking for the next fight.
First round, everything goes according to plan. You are outstriking her. You're finding the pace. You get a late takedown. You're working a choke. You're working the arm bar, and everything's going well. When you look back at that, was that how much of a second round do you look and go, should have done this, should have done that? Was there anything you look back at that second round and go, if I had done this earlier, I could have finished her. We wouldn't be having these problems.
Yeah, for sure. Like looking back, I think like second round that like I need be like more clear about like yeah, I definitely like this round is my round. So for sure have things we can like think about. We think about, we like make notes and we working for don't do the same like mistake for the next fight. So this for sure something like is details, like small things and like and that fight, the second round, we can see like okay, they can the referee because right now it's not about like well, we have our game plan, but when you think about what like the referees like looking at the fight, the way he's looking at the fight. So right now we like paying attention a lot about the way they judging. Like after my fight, we watching the fight, looking more for like the effort decision, the way he what they want the fight for like play with that for sure.
Like I'm watching when I watch the second round, I here's what I know is you're working more takedowns, and you finally get her to the ground, and she's landing a lot of elbows, and I get it. You're looking for a submission because you almost had it here. Going forward, is that something where you're gonna be like, okay, if I get somebody down, I'm gonna start throwing more shots. I'm going to start being busy because it seems that's what judges want. They want constant, even after you're not doing damage, just like, okay, we want shots. We want, almost productivity in terms of being on the ground and hey, you're doing something rather than hey, you're just to them it's like oh, he's just laying and praying when you're probably going for a submission, but most of these judges don't see that.
Yeah, for sure, definitely. It is something we think like more like the takedown would be more active on top, but we see like a lot things too. Like they don't see like the round like for total like because if I start like on the feet and oh well like the damage start there. So like yeah, definitely have like this thing. These points are really good point you make just like make right now about like yeah, we work like right now a lot to be like more active when after take that one on top. This is something we work like a lot.
You mentioned earlier, hey, now if you are fighting the UFC, you get $100,000 finish bonus if you finish a fight. On one hand, I'm very happy for you. That means more money in your pocket. Anytime there's more money in Barbosa's pocket, that's a good thing. On the other hand, if you and I both know this here, sometimes if you people get careless if they're headhunting or going for the knockout. So you've already seen that in the first, let's say UFC 324 and UFC 325 is coming up here. Like, is how do you win these fights? Like, how do you tell yourself, okay, look, I want the finish, but I'm not going to force it and do something stupid.
Yeah, definitely. We know like a street fight. We need like tank, like see. We need like building like the knockout. This is like martial arts. This is the housework. If I force something like and don't have like don't take care about the things I'm doing, forget the knockout. She will get me first. So this is why like we need work so well like the game plan and try to like the smart way forget like the finish for sure.
I, it's easy saying that. How tough is it though when you're going, oh, $100,000. That's all I could do with that. I could pay off, like down payment on the mortgage. I could actually buy like one of those nice cars. $100,000. Holy crap! I could buy the family nice Christmas gifts, not like $100 gifts, the kind of that mom and even the sisters are going, ooh, this is impressive. So, like, how tough is that? Not just you know putting the money is not thinking about the money and just going, okay, hey, focus on the fight because I've already seen some fighters do that. I'm not gonna name names in UFC 324, and you saw they were just headhunting, and you're going, okay, my God, you guys aren't fighting smart. You gotta just worry about the fight first. Don't worry about the paycheck.
Well, it depends what like your goal and your career and everything. Of course, we need to think about like the B check, like pay. But you need to be smart. Like champions, like they are smart. They have like a plan. We need to follow the plan. And if they like we build in the right way, like we will be able to see the way to finish the fight the way we want. It's no easy, it's a process. This is why it's so good to have like a full camp time for like building this like game plan and get there and like fight smart.
With you, I've always been curious, like when you're not fighting, what are you doing in between to take care of everything? Because this sport costs money. I mean, you're trying to get a nutritionist so you can get, manage your weight. Hey, you strength and conditioning coach. Hey, I need better gear. Hey, I need to, you know, work on this. Like, how much work do you put into not just a fighting game, but just a hustling game where it's either you're using social media, you're using OnlyFans, you're using platforms to literally make money because, well, to be successful in the MMA game, you need money to pay for all this stuff.
Oh yeah, be honest with you, the money they pay me, I'm can do a really good job manage like the money and I live well. I'm not the person like I'm no bougie girl. I don't like expensive thing. Every single thing like I make money and that fight in a wedding like save money and do whatever I can do for my next fight. I always like I'm this kind of person. So I have sponsorship with like OnlyFans, like help like to pay, for example, like my rent. I don't make big money with OnlyFans. I saw a lot of people's like $1 million. I'm like, oh, I wish make this, but for do this, I need to put a lot like energy and like in OnlyFans and another platform. I don't have the time, so I close the like sponsorship and I give to them like one like small piece of my time because my big time I'm like at the gym every single day, 2 3 times a day, training, improve my game. This is what I do, and the way I make money is fighting. It's like this is like my the way I make money. And all the money I make, I use for like improve myself for the next fight. So I saw a lot like people talk about like they pay bad, things like that, or like we have like different level. I don't know like what the another fighters have like all the expenses they have and everything, but I have a pretty like normal life. I don't need the expensive car. I don't need expensive like nothing. I just need like a good gear like for train. And this why I try get like sponsor for like gear, things like that for like things make like my job like easy. My job is fight, is training every single day and go there and the fight day and like perform. This is my job.
Do you ever look at Vo and go, I get the fighter pay because it's on one hand I get it, they're paying more, I'm happy for you. On the other hand, you have to be looking around, like, and there's probably people, hey, WNBA players maybe make over 100 grand. And you're like, ooh, that sounds pretty nice. Hey, WWE wrestlers, they make over 300 grand. You're like, ooh, that sounds very nice. So, is there ever part where you're like, man, I wish it would pay more. I wish I had like a guaranteed salary, so I don't have to worry about getting a fight, being ready for a fight, and more importantly, making sure my opponent is ready for the fight and doesn't like show up 5 pounds over and you're like, yeah, or 8 pounds over and you're like, yeah, I can't fight you. You're literally a size bigger than me.
I mean, it's hard. Like we say like the grass of the neighbors always like more green, right? But I want get more pay on top of like what I make right now. Like I'm look for like myself. I can't look like somebody else like pay. Of course, everybody. I'm like pretty ambitions. I want more money. I want to like be better in my career, be in the top 15, like a lot of things. But I just can make like I make these goals like from like myself. I can like see people's in NBA that like they have they path like if and the back the days I chose like play another thing. Yeah, but now this is my reality. Uh I wish pay like more. Everybody want to pay more. Like money is good, but no everything. So I want to get like more paid for sure, but I'm working for that. So this is my point. I'm like I'm happy with what I have right now. I'm grateful, and I'm fighting for like get more pay. And this is my goal right now. And this is what I'm like my reality. I cannot think about like how much somebody else make. And I think like on top that I told like you told me about like for like people's come don't come like overweight and everything. We have like at PI UFC PI they give to us all the supplement nutrition team. If you don't live here in Vegas, you can call, they send to you. So we have like tools for work, uh like the pro way. So I don't think this is excused for like things like that.
What's the one guilty pleasure you have in terms of like spending? Because there's got to be something where it's like, oh, you know what? Yeah, you say you're not a bougie girl, but there's
Uh,
probably you are a girl in a girly girl time. So it's like, you know what? Maybe these new kicks. Ooh, you know what? I could use a leather jacket. Ooh, you know what? This is Michael Kors purse here. I can do a lot of stuff with it. From being, looking pretty good, keeping my stuff, and if I need to beat somebody with the purse, I can beat somebody with the purse. I'm kidding about that last part, maybe, but like, what is your guilty pleasure you have?
Why are you like beat somebody with my purse if I can use my hand?
Because you don't want to break your hands. Here with the
No,
purse,
I
you can like
don't
load
break
in a
my
brick and go,
no,
ooh,
I can break my
ah.
purse. No, I don't like ugh, it's I don't have nothing in mind like expensive thing. I like to travel. I love like after fights, have time for myself. So I always like spend money for have like good time with my family. This is like probably the thing I spend like more money, but about clothes, cars, like bags, no, it's not my thing. Definitely not.
So no motorcycle for you and motorcycle jacket where you're like driving down.
No, hell no, no.
Hey, you know what? All it takes, you can just a motorcycle, leather jacket, you get some shades. Next thing you know, Paramount calls, hey, we're doing a female remake of Terminator. You'd be perfect as the female Terminator. That's how it starts.
No, but it's not my thing. If they want another thing, maybe, but I spend money with something like that, no. Nope.
So where have you traveled to? After your last fight, as you said, when it settled down, you're like, okay, go worry about the next fight. Where did you go? Like, where did you travel to? And where do you want to travel to? Like, what place do you want to visit just for, like, as you said, to get away from things?
For definitely stay with my family. I go for my hometown. This I can like go away a little bit for the fight, like sand, like for training. for at least 10 days, and I can like spend time with my family. I live away from them like for so long, 5 years now. So definitely there's like Pernambuco, Recife is the place I'm going. It's beautiful there, beach. Uh yeah, it's perfect place.
Where would you like to go? I mean, is there like a bucket list place where whether it's either Thailand, whether it's France, whether it's London, like give me the one place you've been like, I'd like to visit this. I don't know when.
I
I want
would
to get,
like to visit
yeah, like where's the one bucket list
uh,
place you'd love to visit and spend time at?
Japan, probably Japan, Thailand, to place them like I have in my mind I want to visit for sure.
So I gotta ask, how much when UFC's doing their Japan card and they're planning it, do you call and like just tell it like, hey Dana, just love to go to Japan, hint hint, nudge nudge, like if you have a fight open, I'll fight anybody in Japan, hint hint, nudge nudge, like do you call and go, hey, I really would love to fight in Japan, or do you let the your manager do the talking about that?
I always like give open. I talk with my management like I'm open to fight anywhere is my job. I'm down for anything anywhere. So I'm like, of course, you have Thailand or Japan. I would love to be there. If no fight, at least for like watch UFC there and like spend time there. But for sure, yes, I'm down for fight there.
You gotta do more politicking, unfortunately. Like, just, say, hey, Dana, I've been working on my Japanese. Konnichiwa. Domo arigato. See,
Yeah.
I even have a samurai sword, Dana. We can do promotion there. Like, you gotta like throw the ideas out there to Dana, like, hey, me in Japan, I could be like the Brazilian samurai, and we could do like whole like shoots about this. Think of all the promos you could do. Like, you gotta throw that out there, like, ooh, make him go, all right, hey, this isn't a bad idea.
Yeah, we can do that. Definitely, I can like do something. I just need to know like when they will be there because now I can listen nothing about like the first semester like in Japan. So now I will focus in like Las Vegas first, and after that, I'm like, well, whatever you guys want to like bring me, I'm down. Especially if in Japan.
It all gets back down once again to UFC Apex. It's you versus Melissa Gatto. Again, I know you're happy with your contract, but you want more. And 3-2 means when you renegotiate, you and your team, it's like, hey, we'd like a little more cheddar. Hey, we'd like a little, more, like high profile fights. Hey, we'd love to actually fight in Japan, Thailand, not the Apex Center. So for this fight, like, what is the goal besides winning? Is there a plan to just to have not just a dominant performance, but like a impressive performance, like something to make the UFC go, okay, well, we gotta renegotiate, we gotta get you more money here.
Yeah, of course. We think about like performance all the time. So unfortunately, like this is my second fight for my new contract. So I don't think we have like three more fights in this contract. So first I need to think about my next like two fights, like performance well, and think about like renegotiate. But of course we want more. But before that I need impressive, and this one I'm working on right now.
Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, we always love having her on the show. I give you let's see, fighting out of the UFC Performance Center, the Pride and Joy of Brazil. I give you it's Dione Barbosa. So before we let you go, so where can fans check you out? Where's the Twitter, the OnlyFans? There's probably a Rumble channel somewhere. You probably have your own podcast as well. And who are the sponsors going to be for this fight once again coming up on April 4th?
So all my social medias is Dione Barbosa MMA. You can find me like in Instagram. I'm super active there. X, OnlyFans too. And Top Kings Boxing is always with me. USA, they always with me. They keep with me for this camp. Right now we're like I'm co-hosting the podcast with like Aja Fight. Every Sunday we go on live and talk about like UFC weeks, like news about fights. So you guys can go for my Instagram Sundays. I will be there on live. So that's it for this camp. That's it.
Dion Barbosa, ladies and gentlemen, once again, always on a pleasure having you on the show. We come back. We got a lot more going on here Only on it's Last Call. Last Call to the alcohol. Only on the Last Call podcast.com.